Alright guys, welcome back to Schmattz Outdoors. We're just getting the truck ready to go for the morning here. I didn't really have to do too much, but I filled up my peat moss container. I filled up my dry dirt container. So I just got this little container of dry dirt. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need that today. It's just going to be basically remaking sets, I think. But it did get cold. It was down to 20 degrees last night, so hopefully the field's firmed up a little bit and maybe dried out a little bit with the wind blowing, because it was slimy yesterday. But yeah, I did grab my gauntlet gloves today, so when I'm checking those beaver sets, at least I don't have to stick my arm in the water. I got gloves today, and I do have my safeties for my 330, which I didn't have yesterday. So I don't typically use them, but it is nice to have them in case a guy does need them. But otherwise, yeah, we'll get on the road here. Hopefully I got something to show you today. Alright guys, it's been kind of a slow morning. I'm probably halfway through my line or better already, and literally an hour and a half maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I doubt, yeah, probably an hour and a half or so. I made it halfway through. It is brutal outside. It was only 20 degrees with the wind chill was down around 5, so I ain't been messing with sets or anything like that, just checking them and, you know, just checking to see if there's anything caught. I'm thinking tomorrow it's supposed to not be quite so windy and it's supposed to warm up a little bit. So tomorrow is going to be a full maintenance day. We're going to drive up and check every set. We might rebait or not rebait, well, maybe rebait, but re-lure and use fresh urine on each one as I go. That'll take a little time, but I want to make sure. I got basically 2.5 weeks left of trapping, so I want to make sure they're all working. But finally got my first catch of the day. It's windy as crap outside, so I apologize for the wind noise. I just wanted to give you guys a little preemptive of what I got going on. This set here was one I put in 2 days ago, so it's been here 2 days is it. And I have my first catch like this year, so. Alright, so what I got going on here is there's a house and stuff up in here. Just got the edge of this field and the corner goes around, and I have my first red fox of the year. So I've caught 20 coyotes to 1 fox now. Last year I had 28 coyotes and I had 7 fox, so this to be the first one's a little surprising. But and then there's this tree line out here. Just past this bigger single tree, I have a coyote set over there on the line, but that I did good in both of these sets last year, but just got them all finally. They just got this field work, so doesn't look like he's been caught real long because this set isn't hardly disturbed at all. We'll get him dispatched, and then I think I'm gonna pull my truck up right kind of where I'm standing here to block the wind, so I can try and use my truck to help block so I don't lose all my peat moss while I'm trying to sift it. But alright guys, so I'm out here. Here's this beaver house. I got one 330 right here, one over there, and one right out here, and then one more back in this channel. The channel one's frozen in again, which I kind of expected it to be, but I do see out here, I think this one's set on just a muskrat run, but I see now today there is bubbles over here, so there may be another run right here, and I may move that 330 right over here. But we'll get to checking these guys. So there's like half an inch or so of ice since yesterday. Alright, so I'll show you what I got. So I got an H stand right here. And all I'm doing is just trying to get close enough so you can see if the springs are set off. it is definitely set off. With a muskrat in it. Like I said, I kind of figured that might be the case, because I figured it might have only been just a muskrat run. So I want to leave my traps in the water until I can reset them, because the so cold the fur will freeze right into the trap. Alright, so I'm getting over here. So I got this in as far as I felt like I could. There's actually a rock like right here, so I had to get it just in beyond that. So what I'm doing, I'm reaching in. I'm feeling for the springs. I don't even feel the spring in there. Dang it. So I got a muskrat in that one, which I was afraid that might be the case, but like I said, I think I'm going to move this one and see if there is a run over here. I'll move it over there. Ow. Just bang my knee on the ice. Got one more here. I'll quickly check for you guys. So this one here, my H stand is sprung open. That's usually a sign that there's actually something caught in it, so just trying to get me a hole. Started in the ice here. Ice is a little deeper over here. It's like an inch thick. So this one here, I had some corn stalks, probably like this one right here, and that one there, standing next to my trap to act as kind of blockers to get them to go into the trap. Just make sure it is set off, which it is. This ice is actually thin right above it here. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see him, but looks like a decent sized beaver here. So I don't know, pretty dark colored actually for around here. It's hard to tell if that's just a 2-year-old beaver or if it's bigger than that. I'll get these 3 remade, and I'll get 2 of these remade, and I'll see if there is a run going out over there, and I may put another one over there. I'll get this one, this beaver out of here, and this trap reset right away, and we'll give you kind of a rundown at the end here. All right, guys, I got them all everything reset. That second run over there is a nice run. Any beaver guys will know, usually there ain't one run into a house. There just was no sign of a second run yesterday, and I wasn't going to start breaking a lot of ice to try and find it, so I moved that one that was across the way by that other little island over into that run. It's a nice hard bottom run, so I got 2 runs set on the house now, and then that one in the travel way where they were going out to the feed bed, and that's where I caught the beaver today. I will show you what I got here. So I got 2 muskrats, which are both decent sized muskrats, and a beaver. And I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like around here, a 35-pound beaver is a 2-year-old. This guy looks like he's a little bigger than that. So usually they're like 45, I would say, for another year old, but this guy don't look quite that big. And I do think they might have been in here last year already, so I don't know. We'll leave the sets for a couple days, see if I catch any little ones. Otherwise, if I catch another big one, maybe not tomorrow. If I catch a big one tomorrow, I'll probably leave them one more day, but I figured there might be like up to 6 in here, you know, 2 adults and a couple little ones, or a few little ones, but Well, we're happy with the one big one. We'll take that, and so that's beaver number 2 for the year. All right, we'll get these guys. We're gonna throw them inside the truck because it's too cold. They'll freeze up solid before I ever get home. So we're gonna throw them on the floor mat on the passenger side here and get my waders off. And we got like, I don't know, 15 sets left to check. So hopefully we maybe got something more to show you. Otherwise, we'll see you at home. All right, guys. So I made her home. I'm fairly early today. I mean, quite early. Didn't take me long to run the line. I didn't have a lot of catches, and I didn't remake, I didn't have to remake a lot of coyote sets or anything like that. I did not add any new sets. Yeah, we'll give you a quick rundown of what I got today, and I think I'm going to try and skin everything. Well, I'll skin everything for sure. And then I think I'm actually going to try and flesh all these today, get them put up. I haven't been putting up any fur other than one night I put up 21 muskrats. Well, probably most of a week ago already, and they're easily ready to come off the stretcher, so I'll probably pop them off the stretchers tonight too. But and then it's early enough I maybe can get all that done and still be able to go deer hunting tonight maybe. So we're gonna try and do that. We'll see how far I get and how long it takes me to get these skinned and fleshed, but I may flesh them and then board them after I get home. But all right, so what we got here, so we got the one nice red fox. I know some of you guys will say, he's not nice, but for a prairie fox like where I am, that's about as good as they get. I mean, he could be a little darker than this, but I mean, he don't have a burr in him, the nice white tip on his tail. That's a beautiful fox for around here. And then I got this beaver. I mean, you can kind of compare him. This is an average size fox, not a big one, not a small one by any means. So I will probably throw this guy on a scale just because I'm curious to see if there is more than, if this is a 45 pounder, there's probably some smaller ones in there. And then I got the 2 muskrats and beaver in those beaver sets too. So, the new beaver sets, I ended up with 2 muskrats and a beaver. The 4th one wasn't set off. I thought about even pulling it when I left today, but I'm going to leave it till tomorrow. Probably have to bust the ice off of it to get it out of there tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see what the weather does. Yeah, I did move that set over to that other run, so I should have maybe hopefully 1 less muskrat and hopefully more beaver there. So basically there's 2 on the house runs and 1 kind of where they were going out to the feed bed. And then I blocked that one off real good again, probably better than I had it blocked off yesterday. So hopefully if a beaver goes that way, I catch one there too. So, muskrats plug up my beaver sets pretty regular. Hopefully these beaver don't get too trap shy. I don't necessarily care to trap them all out of there either. They're not really a nuisance job or anything like that. It's just a sioux I have permission to trap. So if I end up leaving a few of the little ones even in there, I'd be fine with that. So. All right, I think that's all I'm going to show you guys for today. Like I said, it was kind of a quick day and, not necessarily a small catch, but this is going to be probably an average catch for this time of year for the next, bunch of videos here. Running just, these beaver sets for the next few days. I'll probably have some more, a few water animals, but otherwise, I mean, if I catch 1 land animal a day from now till the end of the season, that's probably as good as I can expect. So there'll probably be a few days where I don't actually catch anything. I am hoping tomorrow I'm going to go and I'm going to doctor up all my coyote sets, make sure they're all still working, re-lure them, re-urine them, and, I'm sure there's a few of them that are set off, honestly, with deer and everything else. Looking at them with, binoculars, you can't really see a lot of times if they're just set off. So we're going to go around. Some of the ones I just set yesterday or 2 days ago, I won't mess with those. But any of them that have been out there for more than about 3 days, we're going to try and drive by each one, just make sure they're still working. Like I said, re-lure them, rebait them if I need to, and put more urine on them. And so it'll be a little bit longer day tomorrow, hopefully, or it'll take me a little longer. Hopefully I got some catches for you guys, but otherwise, I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the little notification bell so you guys know when I'm putting up new videos. And hit that thumbs up on this video if you like the content I'm showing you. I'm trying to show you more than just catches. I'm trying to show you why I have the sets where I have them, that type of stuff. Please leave comments in the below if you guys want to see more of certain things. I'm more than happy to try and do videos to show you guys what I'm up to. So, all right, we'll see you guys out on the line tomorrow.